I found the absolute best jump shots for all big 6'10 and taller on NBA 2K25. These jump shots are guaranteed to get you more greens and boost your three-point percentage, fellas. Now, I got 3 different jumpers I'm going to show you guys today. They're all kind of different. If you guys think you got a better jump shot than me, then comment yours down below, man, with your three-point percentage. And if you want to thank me for putting you on the sauce, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, boys. Let's get into it. For the first jump shot, you're gonna want to go with Yves Missy. The upper release one is gonna be big old Dirk Nowitzki, the legend. Upper release 2, Kevin Love. And for the blending and release speed, this is personal preference, but I usually set mine to push, man. I know it's a little, I mean, I could even boost this up a little bit. I like to set it to push. It's just a lot easier to shoot the ball for me, personal preference, but I find it a lot easier to do that, man. The release speed is going to be all the way up, per usual. And the animation blending is going to be Dirk Nowitzki, 60%, and Kevin Love, 40%. As you guys can see here, we get some really good grades on this jump shot, and this is very important. Release height is going to be a D+, and the release speed is going to be an A. You can tell how fast he's releasing the ball. This is a very smooth jump shot. It's all one motion, and it's extremely good for like off the catch and off the dribble. And shooting it quick off the catch, since I mainly spot up at big man, I personally use push timing again, like I said earlier. So what I look for is the ball to come to my head. Once my player brings the ball to his forehead, I release the shot. Now, keep in mind, all these jumpers, I use rhythm shooting. So it's a different shot, but I find a way bigger green window when I use rhythm shooting, fellas. So that's why I kind of, you know, adapted to it a little bit this year. They just added it. So and I've definitely found a lot of progress in my three-point shooting and any shot I'm taking, I'm using rhythm shooting, and I'm getting a lot more greens and putting up a lot more points in these games, man. But yeah, that by default is also push timing. The rhythm shooting is, I like to roll my stick either from 6 to 3 o'clock to green the tempo every single time, or I just go down and up, and you just got to have the same smooth tempo every single time for you to green. Most of the time, if I do miss a 3-ball or I do miss a shot, it's not usually the timing, it's the tempo of the stick. So, you know, just work on that. And you guys should definitely, the 3-point percentage can go up with the jump shot, obviously, too, but the rhythm shooting helps. Now on to jump shot number 2. This one is my favorite. It's very smooth, fellas, and I've been knocking down a lot more threes with this jump shot, believe it or not. The build that I use has a 55 3-ball. And you leave me open on the edge on the perimeter, and I'm knocking it down with this jumper, boys. Let's get into it. The lower base is going to be Jonathan Isaac. The upper release 1 is going to be LaMarcus Aldridge. And the upper release 2 is going to be Jaren Jackson Jr. Now, for the blending and release speed on this jumper, it's a little bit different than the other one I showed you guys. You're actually going to set the visual cue to the set point. It's a little bit different, but not too much of a difference. You just got to adjust a little bit. Again, this is my favorite, so I definitely was willing to, you know, practice this and make sure this was perfect before I hopped in. Just based on how you can see it right now, you can tell, I mean, it's a beautiful looking jump shot. The release speed is all the way up, again, per usual. Animation blending, LaMarcus Aldridge, 59%, and Jaren Jackson Jr., 41%. The grades on this jumper are also gas, fellas. The release height is an A+. Look how high he's jumping. And the release speed is an A+ as well. This one's money, man. It's, again, a catch and shoot jump shot. Peel yourself out from the inside or from the post. Pull outside. Set yourself in the corner real quick. Look for somebody to pass to you. Call for the ball. Once they throw it to you, it's catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. And with how high he jumps here, you usually can just, I mean, it's not even a contest because nobody can jump that high. My build is a 7-footer. Look how high he's jumping. Nobody's getting up that high. Nobody's jumping that high, boys. So, you know, even if you do run into a contested shot, make sure it's obviously, you know, the defender is not in your face. You know, I'll knock down some of those here and there, but you know, if you got a little bit of distance, pull up, man. Pull up. You're jumping so high that it's very hard for them to get a contested shot on you and prevent you from making this 3. Again, I have a 55 3-ball, boys, and I'm banging threes. I am. I know. I got a 99-0 board. My build's nasty, but if I kick out to the outside, you better watch out because I'm letting it bang with this jump shot, man. Now with this jump shot, I'm also, you know, pulling up some fades with this jumper as well, man. It's not just the first one, it's this one as well. If you guys can figure out your fades and you can get that timing down, your shot percentage is going to go through the roof, man, because those are busted in this game. They really are. Now, this is the third and final jump shot I'm going to show you guys from big build 610 and up. It's the Thanasis onto the Copo build is what I call it. This again, all three of these are personal preference. Let me know down below which one you guys do like using more. Again, I like number 2, but again, it's personal preference. However you like shooting is what you're going to use. All these jumpers are pretty busted, and they'll definitely help you out from 3. I'm not going to be that guy that tells you you're going to green every single shot if you use this jump shot. I'm not going to be like that. But it definitely helped my jumper out. If it helps my jump shot, it'll help yours, man. So the last jumper I'm going to give you guys, lower base, Thanasis onto the Copo. Upper release 1 is going to be the homie GG Jackson. And upper release 2 is going to be Franz Wagner, whatever you want to call him. For the visual cue on this one, it's going to be set a little bit past push. Release speed is going to be all the way up, and the animation blending is going to be 50-50 GG Jackson and Franz Wagner. Now, as you guys can see here, for the grades in this jump shot, we're toning it down a little bit. Release height is going to be a C. Release speed is an A+. This one's quick. You catch and shoot with this one, fellas. You catch and shoot with this one. It's still very smooth. The release speed is always the most important part because you don't want to give the defender a chance to contest the shot. That's very important. I can't stress that enough. If you put the release speed all the way up and you find a jumper with an A+ release speed like this one, you're definitely going to bang more shots home just because it gives the defender not nearly enough time to spot up on you and either block the shot or even contest the shot. Again, it's a very fast jump shot. Catch and shoot, man. You get the ball, you pull up. Release speed A+. If you guys can adjust to the fast shooting jumpers, I promise you guys, if you guys can get these fast jump shots down, you can work on this, get the timing down. You're going to watch your gameplay go through the roof, man, because it's way quicker, or it's way easier to make shots when your release speed is this, you know, is graded this well. He's catching and just pulling up immediately. It's so fast. So you guys knock this down, you know, your gameplay is definitely going to get a lot better. And make sure you guys are working on that, man, with your big builds. Don't just sit in the paint, man. Look for some open shots. That could be make or break, you know, that 2-point or that 3-point shot that you make when you peel off that big and get open on the point. I mean, that could be make or break. You could win by 2 or 3 points, and that was you. And if you guys are still here, man, I appreciate you guys watching the video all the way through. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Peace out, baby.